At Sundance, there's been a movement, it's called the 4% Challenge, where actors and producers are promising to focus on working with a female filmmaker in the next 18 months.
Whatever Chinoya does next, I'm in.
You heard it here. Is there another female filmmaker that you just really admire and inspires you and you'd love to sort of sign on to work with?
I worked with Mimi Leder before, way back when, and I've always loved working with her, and I've always kind of taken to women directors. As you can tell, I like to work with people that are actually paying attention.
Sorry, I'm not sure I understand.
Clemency is a film about a prison warden played by Alfre Woodard as she is navigating the emotional and psychological unraveling as she prepares to execute a man on death row. I asked myself, what are those emotional and psychological consequences? What is it like for your livelihood to be tied to the taking of human life?
Chinoya took me to a few prisons in Ohio in the bleak winter, and we met with people who are in the breach doing the work.
They're the people that we don't see, and they're the people that our movies are not made about. These characters are challenged by how they can keep doing that, because the toll is so great and yet not visible to the people they walk by in the street.
This is the challenge for an actor, a level of control and protocol and without emotion and separation from those, being able to express and yell or laugh or do all the things that we do as creative people. And so that's what we wanted people to know. They can feel however they want to about the death penalty. We just want them to watch a real picture about the people that have to carry it out.
For me, it was having a Black female writer and director. I wanted to support that. That was important to me. I think there's totally not enough of that.
We have a monster cast, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of everybody here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I done seen you all, you know what I'm saying? But that also gave me a lot of confidence because I want to be surrounded by brilliant teachers, and I already knew that the writing was brilliant, and this is the first time I knew about but it was insane. And then you got the caliber of work there. I was like, I'm gonna learn something on this ride. So let me go to school.
For me, it was the entire script, the conflict and working through the conflict of Jonathan and Bernadine. That very intimate relationship between a man and a woman who are trying to hold on and work through the challenges of their love and their marriage, and an opportunity to work with Alfre Woodard was just high on the list. And so when, where, what time, tell me to show up, I'll be there.